My role as the pastor here has really been what it always is. It's to empower the people of God to be the body of Christ in the world, and that hasn't changed. It's just that we're in a different situation than we were 2 weeks ago. This disaster hit our community. This is literally in our neighborhood, and so the need for the congregation to step up was obvious. We had 18 families in our congregation alone that were affected, and the flooding is literally 3 or 4 blocks from our church building. So our church is a logical place where there is space to be used, resources of people who have muscles to bring. We're in a very public, easily accessed location in the neighborhood, and so we wanted to bring whatever we could to the need that was there. And so the congregation has just been incredible to step up and to bring the partnerships that they have. We've partnered with other churches in the area, which was a huge blessing because our ministerial alliance in this part of town meets monthly for breakfast, and so there were relationships already in place. So there wasn't a need to start from scratch to build those relationships and say, hey, can we work together? We already were ready to go. We had each other's contact information. We could text one another and say, who needs help in your church or in your part of the neighborhood? We were just ready to go, and so we could gather our congregations and rally the whole neighborhood around the need. There were groups in the neighborhood through Facebook and through just friends, people helping other people that they know, and literally people just walking down to the area with wagons, looking for anyone who had a need for cleaning supplies or for a sack lunch. Everyone in the neighborhood just stepped up to do whatever they could. It was really a sense, and continues to be a sense, of everyone can do something. A member of our congregation lives right at the center of the part of the neighborhood that was hit, and he was up through the night and noticed that the water was coming up into the yard and started to watch. He put out a chair so that he could tell if it was getting a little bit closer and closer, and saw it was coming even closer and decided it was probably about time to wake up his wife and let her know, we've got water getting close. And so they very diligently went around and stuck towels under the doors just in case the water might try to come in. And in the end, by the time the morning came, they literally had 19 inches of water through their entire house. And they were standing on countertops just to stay dry themselves, let alone all of their belongings. And now all of their belongings have been taken out to the curb and hauled off by the city to the dump. And so they're living kind of house to house with friends who will take them in for a week or 2 at a time, and then working with insurance and FEMA and contractors to try to get the house ready for them to live in again. But they are truly displaced and will have to fill their house with belongings again as they're able to.